Yo, come on, bro. Kendrick Lamar just got exposed, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Do you know how much I've been rocking with this dude, man? Come on, bro. For the past 2-3 years, man, why y'all ain't tell me that he was rocking like this? Oh my gosh, bro. Ah, man. I couldn't believe Kendrick Lamar did this, bro. I can't believe this, bro. Oh, man. Hold on, bro. Come on, little act. Let's go.
The Pyrus are currently online beefing over Kendrick Lamar, and things are escalating fast. Somebody just posted they're about to catch the other Pyru, strip him, and demonstrate on him on camera. A Pyru from Compton, more specifically Hollywood Pyru, called Snoopy Badass, did an interview where he's lashing out and exposing Kendrick Lamar. Now, this interview has pissed off a lot of other...
Not my man, bro. Y'all know I rock with Dot, bro. Come on, man. I didn't know he was rocking like this. Yo, he exposed everything, bro. Yo.
Pyrus from Compton who are cool with Kendrick Lamar, right? Most famously, Kendrick Lamar's cousin hit a J3. Now, Snoopy Badass lashed out on Kendrick Lamar and exposed Kendrick Lamar because he believes that people around Kendrick Lamar are the reason why he was blackballed and ostracized.
And I don't know if it's still up. I know you were fighting to get it taken, put back up. But you made a post about the horrible representation of the Pyru car there in Compton.
I had 211 on that post, Ice Burgundy on that post, Wacko on that post. Who else? Oh, Jay Worthy on that post. Like, see, people gotta...
Hold on, he looked familiar. He looked like, is this the same dude from Adder 22 that Whack 100 checked that time? And he said, he was like, yo, we don't roll like that. Is this the same? Oh, he looked familiar. I don't know. I don't want to put no faces with nobody that don't belong.
Look at me, man. I'm not gonna so when the did you go back to the murder crime, bro?
The mama, bro. Like,
his mama?
Yeah, I should have said f her, huh? But
that's damn, a fact.
I know, bro, but you know, I made a mistake.
She going up there anyway.
I'm not even about to sit here and try to justify it, bro. Like, I did that.
Let me give you something, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't know how you got caught up.
Man, I got caught up in some bullshit.
In the gang life.
Yeah.
I don't know how that started in your life. Some of us was born into that. It's just in us. You know what I'm saying? Some of us, that shit is in our soul.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's one of the most gangsters saying I heard a homie say. He said, power in my soul, it ain't just in my flesh, right? But bro, and this is real, with no disrespect, this ain't for you, bro.
Yeah, I already knew that, nigga.
And it ain't too late for you to make that decision. From see him, right? But he got the tattoos, the look, all that. And they'll be influenced by that, right? But his track record as a gangbanger, right, is not right. Blood, that's against the rules, dog. You, dog, P-Funk.
He right. I'm not going, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting here.
And I'm saying this because every time he call me, I hear daddy. Daddy's gonna go make y'all some lunch. I hear this shit.
Put me on blast, huh?
So why keep trying to invest in something that you really don't get?
I understand this, homie. You know
that not Kendrick though, bro. Not Kendrick Lamar, man.
You know, even the people in the comments, everybody got a gray area and they like to be ashamed of, homie.
Come on, Kendrick,
you know
man.
Saying? And you know,
don't let this be
what
true.
What people
Kendrick
like that did to me was, you know, like, you know, my whooping. You know, I got that immaculate whooping. You know, I came on the scene, Jerry Curl, dripping Jerry Curl. I just looked at like the epitome of what a blood was supposed to look like. And a lot of LA blood rappers, you know, I made feel insecure and they didn't want to have to compete with my...
So he's saying a lot of LA Bloods out there was intimidated because he looked at the part. He looked at like he had the Jerry curl and all that.
I just looked at.
I want to get to the exposed part. I want to see what Kendrick did. Kendrick really do this? Cause I'm like, yo, I can't believe this, bro.
Image and what I was standing for, because you know, competing with Snoopy Badass in 2018, 19, and 20 on some blood, you're gonna lose, bro. Cause I came with the whole package, the whole West Coast package. You know what I'm saying? So,
cause he had the image down pat.
I just looked at instead of competing with me or you know letting the fans pick. You know, they came together to create a schmuck campaign. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these dudes, mainly some of the dudes in the pictures, you know, they backed that campaign. You feel me? And I understood that, you know, at the end of the day, it's just business. You know, at first I was mad, but I don't take it personal because I understand it makes me feel good about myself because I was really a threat.
Snoopy Badass has also went viral for saying that Kendrick Lamar has copied his look and his swag, that Kendrick Lamar's new look.
Oh, he said Kendrick copied him. I ain't even gonna pause it no more. I gotta see. I need the receipts. I need to come on, Dot. Come on, man. I hope this ain't real. Y'all know I rocks with, bro. I rocks with, so I need to see some receipts.
Look and new swag. More specifically, the outfit he wore to the pop-up that Kendrick Lamar stole that from him. Kendrick Lamar was trying to imitate him without giving credit.
Not the pop-up outfit.
Looking in, it sounded kind of crazy, but
not the pop-up outfit. Not the pop-up outfit. That's my outfit right there. That's the outfit right there.
Looked at like side-by-side pictures of Kendrick Lamar and Snoopy Badass and
not
like
the
their famous
outfit.
like red hoodie outfit. It looked kind of similar. Now, regardless of not if Kendrick Lamar got it from Snoopy, Snoopy believes that Kendrick got it from him, but people around him are the same people who, according to Snoopy, was trying to blackball him, put dirt on his name, and make sure he don't succeed in a rap game. Now, again, I was not here in 2018, so I, quite frankly, don't know, right, if Snoopy Badass was the next one up and other blood rappers were terrified or scared of his come up.
Let's get to it.
I'm not saying that he was a nobody, but he definitely wasn't no force in that lane. That's a fact. Just don't have that credibility. Besides going viral, you wasn't hearing about Snoopy Badass on the streets. You wasn't the Compton Menace. Shout out to Compton Menace. He didn't create that package. He took that like the 80s and the early 90s. That ain't Bloods, Jerry Curl and the hoodies and corduroy house shoes and all that. He didn't create that. Like, you only know for your YouTube career.
Hey, what was that movie when Compton Menace was on the bus? He said, "Yeah, throw that up, throw that up again." What did he say? OG two-tone. I was like, yeah, I'm scared of that ninja right there, man. He looked like he'd really do something, man.
OG two-tone, Crenshaw Mafia, bro.
But yeah, man, I need to get to the crevices of what's going on. So he's saying that the Snoopy Badass wasn't really a force to be reckoned with like that. So I don't know why you coming out here popping it like that, talking about Kendrick Lamar and stole you the pop-up outfit, the sweater and all that, because it was just a sweater. That's it.
Rear wasn't in the streets.
I'll take Spody Face's word for it because I was not.
He said he wasn't in the streets.
I like Snoopy. I got no problem with Snoopy Badass. So, but again, I wasn't in the streets to tell you that if Snoopy
let's get to this outfit,
created
man.
or invented this
Let's
style.
get to the outfit.
Spody Face is saying, no, this is just how Bloods dress in that era. And Snoopy Badass just did a really great job at branding himself as the person who's the most familiar with that style of dressing. So now when Kendrick Lamar, who's a Blood from that era, dresses like people from his era dress, Snoopy can say he's dressing like me, even though Snoopy is just dressing like how other Bloods dress from that era.
He wasn't in the streets. Like, I know who Compton Menace is, and I'm from LA. I know who Wacko was. I know who Problem is, Kendrick Lamar is. I know who The Game is. These dudes have history. You hear their name on the streets.
But Snoopy said it in an interview. I looked it like I was playing. I looked it like, and I was competition. Because he looked it like it. He looked like that. He had the Jerry curl and all that. He looked like.
I just looked it.
So, I mean, I don't see what the fuss for. He didn't say he was really out there.
And this is all I'm saying. This is facts, bro. I never heard about him on the streets. Ain't nobody like, oh, Snoopy Badass. Oh, he a G or he doing this. I just never heard of that, bro. Like, you up. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Snoopy Badass ain't. He ain't getting that personality. He Charleston White, bro. He just be saying stuff. I think that's his lane.
Now, regardless of if we believe it or not, Snoopy Badass believes it. He believes
Come on, Dot.
that they copied him while also trying to blackball him. So he's on a tear to expose Kendrick Lamar and expose anyone around Kendrick Lamar. So during this interview, he brought up something, though, that regardless of his motivation for bringing it up,
Come on,
you kind
Dot.
of have to sit back and say, he not lying. He kind of telling the truth here. And that was the royalties and the splits from the GNX album.
Oh, the GNX album, the royalties and splits. Oh man, hey, look, Lil Ack, he's stamping it. He said it sound like it's real. I don't know. I gotta hear this myself.
Jay Hitter's a rat. He talk too much. See, Hitter J3, I gotta say this about him. He's somebody that been protected by the gang all his life. His mama from the gang, his brother from the gang. He ain't really had to really do nothing because he got blood ties, but blood ties into that.
I don't know. They said if you call somebody a rat without no paperwork, then it's all game. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to hear about Kendrick Lamar. I'm trying to see what's up with Doc.
And you can tell every time he opened his. Some people, like, I respected him more when he shut it up and just dropped music. The more and more he talked, the more and more you could see how dumb he is. Like, why would you get up on the internet? For one, the Westside Pyrus just got hit with a gang sweep not that long ago. Why would you get up on the internet and tell everybody that you worked Aiden Ross out of $10,000? Do you understand that that is extortion and it's fraud? It's fraud because he donated for some family in need. And you got on the internet and you admitted and said that you put up a fake video. And that is fraud. Do you understand the feds could come get you for that hit of J3? Am I lying with him?
And that's pretty stupid, man.
$10,000, that's over the limit that they need. Matter of fact, $10,000 is exactly the limit the feds need to even start to investigate it to know where you got it from. And if there was any fraud or foul play, you can go to jail, hit a J3.
And it's hard to be.
And hold on, and you are a gangbanger, an admitted gangbanger from Westside Pyru, boy.
I don't know if the police and them ain't even up on it. Then why even mention it? Then you said that he a rat, and if the police not on it, why wave a flag and say, hey, this is what happened? If Aiden Ross ain't saying nothing, why would you come out and say, hey, over here, look, this is a situation that happened. The old folks, what happened? They house burned down and Aiden Ross donated $10,000. Y'all remember the California fires and all that? That's what he talking about. But if they not saying nothing about it, if the police ain't saying nothing about it, why would you say, I'm going to be quiet. Let's hear about Dot right quick. Let's see what's going on.
That can be taken as an extortion charge too. But that's how I know ain't nobody laced you. That's how I know you ain't really did nothing. Dead homies, because you should have knew that already. And then on top of that, he got his stupid ass up here and he going to say, what does that man say? Kendrick, looky, bro, that was not a good look for Kendrick, bro. I don't like because you ain't used to having no money like that. So I understand why you thought it was nothing. So you said it. He gonna say, well, Kendrick Lamar told everybody on the album, you can either pick the royalties or the $10,000, and everybody picked the $10,000. So basically, you just admitted that Kendrick Lamar just robbed everybody for their royalties.
Regardless of his motivation and his.
Oh! Kendrick took everybody got him for their royalties? Oh, man.
Reason for doing this, he's not wrong. Like, he's kind of spitting here.
He's spitting.
You probably shouldn't be admitting that you lied on the GoFundMe or you lie about this being your grandparents so you can raise money.
Oh.
That's dumb. Secondly, admitting that Kendrick Lamar jerked all the artists who was on GNX is not a good look for Kendrick Lamar, who's apparently like the rap savior. I mean, it's just not a good look. Now, I want to give DeJean Paul his credit because DeJean Paul was the first journalist or blogger in LA to actually break this news. So he got some wind down the pipeline from artists who was actually on the album themselves. They told him, hey, Kendrick Lamar did not give us any royalties. Now, DeJean came publicly with this to break this down to the public, and that sparked a response from Hitter J3. Now, this response from Hitter J3 to me was actually dumb because this response actually caused more trouble for Kendrick Lamar.
That's my second point. I got a call from a very powerful industry executive.
Wow, they got a choice from getting the royalties or the 10 bands. Hold on. We got to dissect this now. I got to see what's really going on.
He manages an artist that is on GNX. And he told me for a fact that all of the artists, LA rappers that was featured on GNX only got paid $10,000 for their feature. And only 2 of them have received publishing to this day. So that speaks to the opportunistic of the situation.
Ooh.
You are this multi-platinum artist. You probably, if we look up his net worth, it's probably in the hundreds of millions. You get what I'm saying? GNX sold millions and millions. It's a multi-platinum album. It broke streaming records, all of these things. Allegedly there's bots, but whatever. To find out from a verified, trusted industry source that, again, works with one of the artists on GNX, that all the LA rappers, upcoming LA rappers featured on GNX only got paid $10,000, and only 2 of all the LA rappers featured on the project were given any publishing, basically he told me how they were approached was, look, this is going to be a big, you can do a lot with this opportunity. This is a good look. You know, just take the 10 racks and, you know, do what you can with this opportunity. This is a good look. We're about to bring the West Coast back. Woo, woo, woo. They sold these artists a dream. Then you wonder why Dodie Six is smoking drugs and smoking balloons and crashing out and doing all this stuff because he's not getting paid. He didn't get.
Oh, so it's Kendrick Lamar fault that Dodie Six is out in the streets. Oh my God, mind blown. Wow. Are these brothers that Kendrick Lamar reached out to, are they over 18 or are they younger than that? I just gotta know. I gotta get all the information. I can't just switch on dot like that. I can't do that. I need all the information.
Get paid. I'm on
I gotta see what's going on.
That's all over Billboard charts, but I'm not getting paid. You wonder why Young Threat is in prison for allegedly murdering another rapper.
Tell him Kendrick did it. Oh my God! Hey! Because of Kendrick. Oh, so everybody's downfall is because of Kendrick. Oh man, come on, Dot. I ain't know you was rolling like that. Dot. Come on, man. Man, come on, bro. I thought you was positive with it. Man, so you the reason why everybody's downfall. Damn, man.
Locally, because he's not getting paid.
Kendrick Lamar cousin Hitter J3 responded back to this clip, and he responded saying, people had the choice to take royalties or the money, and most took the money. So now before you speak on something, you're not in the room to know the truth. Now, Hitter J3, I think, said this to defend Kendrick Lamar, right? He wanted to help Kendrick Lamar. I don't think Hitter J3 did this to hurt Kendrick Lamar.
It just sound like he just being honest. It ain't no, I'm just telling you what it is. That's what it sounds like to me.
But this actually hurt Kendrick Lamar more than it helped him, and here's why.
GNX was that was a complete publicity stunt, bro. That was a publicity stunt for his own. It was a publicity stunt for his own personal gain, bro. Like my thing, you're Kendrick Lamar. Why you couldn't get him $10,000 in a royalties? You want to see win? You want to see niggas eat forever? If I was in Kendrick's shoes, I would have did it, and God know it. Take that 10 bands and you getting your royalties. I'm already rich. What the hell? I'm trying to stop other people from eating. If you really want to help, but it wasn't to help.
Regardless of—
Hold on, I got one more question before we bring it all together. Hold on, I got one more question. Did Kendrick Lamar reach out to all of them, or did they come asking him and he said, yeah, or did he just go out and say, yo, I've been hearing such and such, tell him to come on to the store. I've been hearing such and— did it work like that, or did it happen? That's what I need to know. I need to know that too, because this is very important when I come up with my synopsis.
So what you think his motivation is, if he's just hating on Kendrick Lamar, you can't say he lying, bro. He not lying. He telling the truth. Now, these were grown men who made a terrible decision, but there's something very wrong with the picture.
Oh, say that again? Hold up. We got to hear that. We got to hear that little part right there. Because that was one of my questions, remember? Are they over 18 or not? That was my question. Big dog business. See, it's coming out. It's coming out. Big dog business. Hold on, it's coming out.
Not lying. He telling the truth. Now, these were grown men who made a terrible decision, but there's—
I just need to make sure I heard that right. These are grown men. Hell with the decision part. Grown men. Okay. Big dog business.
Something very wrong with the picture of Kendrick Lamar having songs like TV Off and Peekaboo. And those songs going top 5 on Billboard, number 2 on Billboard, winning Grammys on Billboard. And these artists who are on songs that have won Grammys, that's top 5 on Billboard, they only got $10,000 and not another check after that. They got no royalties, got no writing credits, got nothing.
Wow.
Nigga, do you understand that when Gen X dropped, that these artists' names were not listed as features on the album? Like, it took the public bringing backlash for them to get listed? This is not cool at all. Because you didn't have to dangle the 10,000 over starving artists, right? Damn.
Enough! What academic said, enough! Enough. By a show of hands, including myself, if you at home, if you in your living room, if you got your phone in your hand, let me know you still rocking with me. I got a question for all y'all out there. Everybody. If Kendrick Lamar came to you and said, do you want to be on my next album? You ain't getting shit. What would you say? I'm going to be like, hell yeah. I got the flight. I got everything. I got my hotel. I got it. You ain't got to pay me nothing. You ain't got to pay me nothing. Now, let's dissect this. Because we all grown up in here. We all grown. Little Ack, don't you have a new promotion on your channel where you collab with other creators and you say, don't y'all want to work with me?
Don't you want to work with me?
Right. Okay. Kendrick Lamar is in a whole nother tax bracket. Let's just say he a quadruple billionaire, right? Okay, cool. Let's bring it down a notch, being as though that's you in another tax bracket. You showed your YouTube check that was $140-something thousand in 1 month.
If you want to learn how I made $142,000 from YouTube this month,
I commend you for that. I love to see people get money. I love to see people get money. I love it. Okay. We're going to act like YouTube is the record label, right? I just want to bring the whole thing. Why not everybody you collab with, you give them $1,000? Poetic Little Act. Everybody you collab with on YouTube, give them $1,000 because you got the bread. We seen it. You got the money. We don't know how much money Kendrick Lamar got because he ain't show us. All we know is what people said, oh, yeah, GNX tour, gross this, all this 50 million, billion, and all of that. But when you go to them shows, all them tractor trailers and shit that be bringing in all them lights, that shit ain't free. That's not free. Ain't that, yeah, and that's just a little part of all them people that's got to get paid, and the record label and all that shit. You got to allocate them funds. So we don't know at the end of the day what Kendrick Lamar got. Now, be as though that everybody was grown man, and you said it yourself. They made a foolish decision. If you ever listen to 50 Cent, and I think it was his book I was listening to a while back, his audio, he was speaking about the producer that he was working with. He said, look, I'll give you some points on the album, or do you want to take the money? Understand, the guy took the money. But the points that 50 Cent offered the guy would have been way more now, right? Hitter J3 came out and said you had a choice. Big dog business. I would not hold your hand. Y'all are grown men. Poetic Flacco, Little Ack. You're not going to give everybody you collaborate with on YouTube $1,000, but you got the money, right? You got the money, but you're not going to give that $1,000 up. Why you not going to give that $1,000 up? Why? I mean, you got 140, and that check that you be showing, that don't account for all the past months. Shit, man, Lil Ack a millionaire, man. Let's be honest with it, man. I know you got a couple M's. I ain't pocket watching. I'm happy for you. I love to see brothers make money. But the main point is everybody you collab with have the opportunity to get their ass in front of the camera and put in the same work that you're doing. That's the reason why. We're all grown men. We all have the choice to show up. Just like any of the artists that Kendrick Lamar featured on the GNX. They all have the opportunity, the choice to show up, to get their business correct. Remember, when Dodie 6 came out, he said, man, I ain't eating off that, man. I ain't eating off that while he was driving in this. He could have been in the studio. He could have been writing some lyrics. He could have been doing it. But what was he doing? He was riding around. Not handling business. And then when you look at the background, his business wasn't even set up right. But what did everybody who chose to take the 10 grand, what did they do with the 10 grand? Did they put it in the stocks? Y'all know SpaceX just IPO'd. These are all grown men. What are you talking about? It's the same scenario. YouTube is the record label, right? You doing collaborations with other YouTubers. Won't you give them $1,000? Just like, okay, Kendrick Lamar gave him $10,000. Won't you give everybody you collab with $1,000? We're gonna bring it down a notch. We ain't gonna say give them 10,000. Give them 1,000. Why you ain't gonna do that? Because they could get the work themselves. And let's not forget, Kendrick Lamar reached out to these people. What's the sound right now in my city right now? You know what? I've been hearing him. I've been hearing. Oh, and did we forget? One of the artists came out and said, yeah, man, I was trying to catch that hook that Kendrick wrote. I was trying to catch that hook that Kendrick wrote, but I couldn't catch it. So Kendrick probably was writing the whole damn thing and just got them to come in there and read the shit. I'm not saying nobody came in and wrote their own lyrics. What I'm saying is Kendrick, he does a lot, bro. You get your ass on stage. For how long was that GNX tour? You get your ass on stage and perform for that many hours. And when I was at the concert, I was thinking to myself like, this motherfucker gotta be exhausted. That's a lot of work. Every night, almost every night, go to city. That's a lot of work, bro. It's something you gotta think about. Now, I just wanted to tackle all this because they try to come out. They try to come out, being as though that the dust settled a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We seen Kendrick with Whitney at the dinner table. I think she just turned 40 and all of that. So they think that the silence is just like, oh, I'm fading away. Nah. Soon as the dust settles, here comes the boom. 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 Man, y'all stop playing, bro. But yeah, all jokes aside, man. And look, if you're a grown man, you got opportunity, bro. When I was young, I used to think like a child. I used to make excuses. But when I became a grown man, hey, look, I put away childish behavior. I don't even think we need no more of this. I think I did a good job. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Make sure y'all hype this video, subscribe. Why you think they coming out all of a sudden, bro? He said, what your man say? Yeah, I had the Jerry curl and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I think they was jealous. You know what I'm saying? They was jealous of me because I played the part. You know what I'm saying? That was the same guy that Whack 100 exposed on Adam 22. Adam, Whack 100, he had you looking like you. Yeah, y'all go look at it. Y'all go look at it. Let me know what y'all think, man. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.